Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How was your day, guys? Fine. Alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim. Wabillahi wa billahi wa'idin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajmain. Honorable Abah Kiai Haji Naidi Hidayat Sefi, respected boss, Gus Ahmad Anzur Dipin, and respected Mr. Masuk, and all as teachers. Thanks to God, we can attend this meeting. Our monthly agenda, it is IC, International Scientific Call. Are you excited? Yeah. Today we have sadly only one speakers, but the topic is quite interesting, so we decided. Today's topic is about exploring the landscape of technology and enhancing collaborative writing. Will be brought by Mr. Syahid Muhammad Syahid Hidayatullah, which is ESL teachers from ICE. And will be talk about types, features, and practices of technology in collaborative writing for secondary languages. Without further ado, probably I will give the stage to Mr. Syahid. Thanks, Syahid.
Okay, so assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you very much, and others for your for your questions. So right now today I would like to express and also discuss about one interesting topic. This topic is about exploring the landscape of technology and hence collaborative writings, comprehensive review and analysis, which taken from one of the international journal with the title of Type, Feature, and Effectiveness of Technologies in Collaborative Writing for Secondary Learning. Taken 2020 dari Lizo and Robinson from the University of Hong Kong. Okay, for the next Okay, so there will be four topics that I will express in these occasions. For the first is will be about system backgrounds and also methodology, design, and function. So here we are. So this next user. Okay, then for the system backgrounds, I would like to put two points. To point out these issues with the main elements. The first one is collaborative writing, and also the second one is technology enhanced collaborative writing, or we short them into TTC learning. So the collaborative writing, or the collaborative means that SQL workings in interaction process and of students who contribute to content and institutions to produce something which the letter of SQL, which means collaboration or cooperation, which is students work together to have the groups together to create a product or works such as the written text as their project. And as the following writings currently in these pictures will be collaborate and together with technology and soft writings. If you see this, the following writing activity that's utilizing digital tools and also technologies to facilitate and enhance the writing process among students. And that's here we got so it's meant that technology use to have a learner to get effective approach between students and technology to receive effective project that is one. So therefore, based on the two point in the pictures, which was collaborative writing, also technology enhanced collaborative writing. So this research focus on two answers to our questions. The first one is what educational technology were used to support TECW, and also the second one is how fits the educational technology affect students on learning outcome in TECW. So here we are. This is the continue. Okay, to achieve the goals of two goals that I have mentioned before. So the researcher use literature study, which is they analyze some data from some journals. So and also the researcher use the one of technique of analysis which called as systematic review. Systematic review, which is they have the technique of analysis have three kind of ways. Different kind of ways. The first is source, collections, and also data analysis. Okay, for the first in the sourcings, so the what is this? The objects. I mean, the source of the research is taken from website, Web of Science. I think some of researchers have heard about Web of Science, which is because as the journal database that have been popular for among researchers. Okay, and then based on this database, so researchers use analyze the one of June time between 2009 and 2019, usually itu 10 years. 10 years. On that day, the researchers analyze and kind of document which are articles. So directly you go to the database of the web of science and also written to input the time spans, and also you click of articles and and next, Mr. The next. Okay, after you go to the database and also the researchers provide some keywords, and then I divide the keywords into at least three kind of keywords. The first one is about collaborative writing. So the researcher write collaborative writing until the collaborative learning. So you put this keyword in the database. And also the next keyword is about language learning, and also the third last will be about second language. So it can be also SL or L2, such as like the short term of second language. After the researcher input these keywords in the database, so they get 336 articles. So can you next? The articles. So this article, the 336 is still large, too large to be analyzed. So that's why the second step, researcher do selections. After research, do selections, which in the selection they use a screening way. So the screening way is the way to narrow down from 336 articles into one specific one into 122. Screening way is mean that the researcher after get the database and also reads the title and also the abstract and also the keywords. After that, they narrow down from 226 into 122 articles. Okay, and after that. The 20 article, the researchers make criteria based on the 122 into two ways. For the first is inclusion criteria and also important criteria. To make the 122 articles more narrow, more specific, by focusing on this one. After the researcher got 122, they select again, focus on the technology tools, and also the writing collaborative. After focus on the two keywords that I have mentioned just now, and also I have mentioned in the background report. So finally we got 34 articles. Okay, on the articles, this has the final article that the researcher has focused on. Okay. From the methodologies before that I have done before, so the researcher got two kind of keyword for the results. Which the first one focus on technology, and then the second one focus on effectiveness of technology. I mean that's EPCW. Yeah, EPCW, which means that technology enhance collaborative writing. Can you continue? Okay. From the 34 articles, so the research conclude that there are seven tools and also apps that usually used in the articles to be used as a way or media to teaching of writing. It is because Wikis has popular. It is popular during 2009 until 2015. Wikis is included as big collaboration tools in this one, because maybe the popular one is Wikipedia. You know that, right? And Wikipedia is one of the tools of collaboration which Wikis. And then the second we got the Studio and also offline word processors, which is like Office, Microsoft Office, which offline. And also for the stacks we got Facebook, blog, and which popular during 2014 and 2019. And then last we got Google Docs and Etherpad, Etherpad 2019, 14 and 2019. Okay, I will discuss one by one based on the data that's gotten before. Okay, so the first we got Wikis. So as I said before, this Wikis is collaborative tools. Yeah, the popular one is Wikipedia, and that's from the 34 articles. They focus on the three kinds of Wikis, which are Wikipage, Wikibox, and Wikipage. Yeah, so in this way, when okay, I have some applications in creating our students writing collaborative, because it's convenient by interfacing together between students and also the teacher. So for that we get by the Wikis tools, we can the student use that control that they can convene group discussion between among students and also between students and teachers to get the feedback as the last decision maker for the student work for the project. So we get, because it is also time we use and personal scaffolding. Scaffolding, which means that's the way how teacher deliver learning process, learning materials to students. So it's called as scaffolding, personal scaffolding. The scaffolding is the way teacher deliver material to the student. It is okay, and next is called as group table. I think if you, for the teachers in here, if you watch thoroughly based on this, it's almost similar as what has applied by Miss Nisha, that usually. So the function of group table is for gatherings. For example, if we as teachers want to create one of written text ratings projects for students, so the first step we have to gathering idea from the students. For example, you can give a topic example of traditional market. Yeah. For example, you go to market, so you ask students to give a feedback or idea what will be discussed in the project of traditional market. So they gathering the idea in this tools, which are groups frameworks. Okay, and continue. Okay, and the next is what all frameworks. Okay, they have some topics, yes, because it's also because of words, and the best one of this one is can be used by offline. But for students who have created their project by using Office, they have to share it to the teacher first, and then the feedback from the teacher will be take a duration of time, not in a short time. So it's called as asynchronous project. Jadi project itu not synchronous, not directly by teachers. Okay, next question. Okay, next we got Facebook and blog. Facebook and blog. So it's more synchronous for us because this one, teacher can add students to create such writing products. For example, writing what I think is not a traditional market. The teacher creates their own product of writing and upload it in Facebook to get some response from a public, response from among their friends, and finally for the last response from the teachers to give feedback in the comment. And also teacher and also the student who have published the projects can add a teacher's account to their projects. So that's why the teacher will get notification automatically in their Facebook account. Okay, this is for Facebook and blogs. Okay, and let's continue. And next, okay, this is the usual one and favorite one for me myself, because it's also used by some teachers in here. So it's also I will look up. So the best one about docs because it can convince group discussions and convert notifications directly and is user friendly. Okay, based on these two docs, there are 2 points that I will share to you. Maybe you can use for your friends, for the students. For example, there are for if you want to apply the docs in writing projects, you can use share or the signal rate number 1. You can click share and add some students email to be one group and also add a teacher email to be one circle about one topic of written text. And after that, teacher or also friends of students among the students can give a feedback from their friends project in red circle number 2 to give a feedback or comment for their project. Okay, the last is what Etherpad. Etherpad is almost similar as Google Pad, but yeah, for the future is more bigger than more bigger for the Google Docs. This is the Etherpad. Okay, and continue. Okay, for the activities. Okay, the second results. The first one is about technology, and the second result is about technology and TPGW. Okay, there are 2 effectiveness ways of applying technologies in writings. For the first is joining writing qualities, which means that each include as a grouping writing collaborative. So for the second one, we can continue. It's about individual writing text. So actually, based on the slide and under the slides, I can put that actually this technology can have 2 advantages, which in grouping writing with among students and also individual students. So it can also will give feedback for among students and also individually, not only collaborative and also individually. This is about effectiveness, joining writing practice and digital writing practice. Okay, for the last conclusions, which is the conclusion, which means that okay, we have different technology. So for the first thing that we have to define for teachers, for the first time we have to identify about technology will you choose to apply in your class, especially in writings, projects and so on. And also, after you choose the suitable technology that you will be applied to your class, you also can determine what is the impact of the student outcome after you apply this outcome, this technology. And after that, you have to select the technology. Okay, the first thing that you have to do is for doing a project by using technology tools for supporting writing projects. For the first, you have to create what the goals. You have to choose the goals, and then after you choose the goals, and then the second step you can choose what technology will be appropriate with your goals. So choose the goal, pick the goal first. After that, choose the technology that supported your goals. Now after that, okay, time review is conducting up to date review. Yeah, maybe for now, currently, the technology has spread out fastly. So the technology that I have mentioned just now is just an example that popular and exists during 2009 until 2010. But for these years, there are wider than so we this is our challenge as a teacher to create wines many variety of technologies that can support in our writing class collaborative project. Okay, I think that's all for me.
Okay, very interesting topic, right? As because I just talk about the technology, the effectiveness in our role as a teacher to select and choose which one is correct to our student, for example like that. If hopefully you understand what Mr. Said say in front of, right? If you still confused, this is your chance. You move to question and answer session. Basically. Anyone who have questions? No. Oh yes, Marshall is comfortable. Go there. Sleep here. Oh yeah. Yeah, it is Ramadan 5. That's why baik madrasah sendirian. Teacher. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Aryan, and also Mr. Sahid for your providing the interesting translation. So, I want to ask you about the method or your opinion. You mentioned that you already explained that this research at 2022, right? 2022, it's 2019. Yeah. No, I mean this research is conducted at 2022 to analyze the research or the study from 2009 until 2019. So, still proper or follow the progress or the development of technology right now or not? This research still proper or still, I mean, not expired. If we see the progression of the development of technology in this year, what's your opinion about that? Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Marshall. Mr. Marshall's questions about the update on the update to date, or investigation current technology. This year.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Manto, for your question. Okay, I will ask 2 points based on Mr. questions. The first point is about selecting tool, and then the second one is the context. The context of the goals. Okay, for the first one is about the selecting tools. Okay, based on during the previous teachers, I mean based on my opinion, that there's still existing and still available to be used is some of these such as like Google Docs, and then by favorite one is Google Docs because it's collaborative and it includes as synchronous communications tools for the study and also this is from the research. Okay, from the current stage, so as a teacher, I think based on the certain tools, we have to be aware of also aware on selecting the new technologies. Maybe some of them, yeah, such as like the wiki, such as like the curriculum, as out of date. And then so that's why the chance of the teacher we can aware how to select the most one. Okay, I think this is a very challenge for us to check the suitable of tools to be applied in the class. Okay, this is for the first point of selecting tools. Sorry. And then the second one is the context, the context of the goals. Okay. For the first thing I have said since earlier, we have to create our goals. What is our goals? Of writing. Okay, if we have created our goals, so we can select which appropriate goal, appropriate acts to be supporting our goals to be achieved. For example, Mr. Yan, if I want to share, for example, Mr. Yan, if I want to apply students to have a quiz, we can use another tools such as like Kahoot, quizzes. So it's just it's not on the goals, and also for collaborative writing, it's not only can be applied in English class, not only in English, but also it can be applied in another subjects, Mr. For example, in science, in biology, and also in historical as maybe a report, final report. For example, for students who have before preparation before they meet middle test or final test, this teacher can ask students to have a final report about what they have learned during the semester. Okay, and write it in maybe such as like Google Docs, and then teacher can use the students' reports of the writing projects on Google Docs as syllabus of creating a question for a test. So this is such as like another functions of applying tools to supporting students' writing skill and also helping teachers to enhance teachers' competence to create questions and also create feedback for the students.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Okay, thank you, Mr. Syahid. So basically, some of tools is already outdated, but you can just alternate with using other subjects in order to facilitate that tool, such as Google Doc, in order to be writing another subject. Any other question? Besides Mr. Maslo's questions, or from the online audience? We have any audience.
Bismaya.
Bismaya.
Ya. Bismaya. Ya, Bismaya.
Answer. Please confirm. No, only mine. Only mine.
You know that this is a new technique, right? So I just want to know that what the challenges that it will be happening if you want to apply this kind of thinking, exploring by comprehensive data analysis, for example.
Okay, you got the question right? Yeah, yes.
Okay, so thank you, Ismail, for that lesson. Okay, so challenge how to apply learning enhanced writing. The challenge is how we make our students understand how to operate the technology. This is challenge because not all our students in advanced user of technology. So the challenge is how we can make sure to give students a good training for students before as a preparation before applying this technology into the class. That's why giving the students a training of using technology is the challenge because we can do practice that all of our students in the class are masters to apply the tools. That's why maybe for my suggestions, for the first step, before you give tasks of applying technology in your class, maybe you can give trainer first, trainer how to operate the tools. Example, I take example of this is Google Doc. I take Google Doc because it's applied. I take Google Doc. Maybe you can give explanation how to operate on the Google Doc is, and after that you can ask your students to create some maybe a little writing projects, one or two paragraph, and then they can operate of using the Google Docs and ask them to do a screen recording of their laptop. You do a project while do screen recording. After that, they will send to you two projects. The first is the project of the writing, and the second one is the project with the screen recording of the laptop. So that's why you can analyze based on the recorded. And after you analyze the students, analyze the videos, you can make a conclusion: is the students master of using this tool or not, based on the recording video. So you have make two projects. Two project, two preparations. One is your own projects, doing writing cooperative, and the second one make students do recording screen to have you to determine which the students mastering or not. I think that's it.
Additional.
Miss no.
Oh yeah, first.
First. Thank you very much, Mr.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah. Okay. Next question from Miss.
Thank you for the question. So I would like to ask, actually I have a question with your explanation to regarding with Ms. Maya's question. Because it's using technology, then it reminds me that technology now it's quite fragile, I guess, for the security. So because this is like collaborating, right? So a lot of people can like access that. So related with the security of the content of that, is there any risks or somehow like something like like the tragic, because a lot of people writing in there. Actually it's about risks, about the security problems when using the collaborative tools for writing. Yeah, the security number one. And then number two, my question is, I noticed that you show in your PowerPoint about the tools of collaborative writing that popular from time to time. So my question is, there are like Wikipedias and Wikis, yes, and then the Google Docs and something like that. So my question is there any like a pattern or pattern to like shifting the popularity for the collaborative learning? I mean, in this kind of time, in this year, this is like popular, and then the next there is another one that's very popular, and then again and again and again. There are a lot of things. So is there any pattern that make like a users is, oh, I think I need something like this, more like this. So the next of the tools of collaborative writing can like offer it. So the pattern to ingest the tools of collaborative writing tools. Thank you for your questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. No, the question is about the security and protection, probably, and the second question is about the popularities of certain technology, how to shift it to another technologies in use.
Thank you very much, Ms. No. Okay, for I want to Okay, so I would like to answer the first question is the situation. Okay, my suggestion is here. Just for the teacher have to observe the persons and also after observe. And my suggestions you don't have to what is it? Such as like do public tools such as like a Facebook or blog or wikis because it can be public consumes means it will be different if you use such as like some tools that can be applied and can be set into a file only such as like Google Doc, Excel Pad, also like group scribbles, so include us can be give a private setting. Because from the security, I'm not suggest you to use apps or tools that can be accessed for public, such as maybe like Facebook, Twitter, also Instagram, and etc. I'm not suggesting that. And this is for the first question, and then for the second question, how we know the technology partners actually for currently. We have done that there are so many technologies and tools can be used to us for us especially after we know about AI. After the AI approved, there will be much technology that we not counting because of us. Okay. Now saya just if you just want to use technologies just for fun or just options, okay, you can find it easily in some media, social media such as like Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, yeah, easily, but it's not secure. It's because just deliver from the person. They said that there are new apps can be used for helping you your work and so on, but not secure at all. So that's why my suggestion you can update your knowledge of technologies means based on some articles or journals, yeah, because I'm sure that just like this journal. They have do a screen map that this app that have applied that have been chosen by the researchers. It's safe to be used because it can be dangerous to take a private information. Yeah, before that. There are two options to use. You can take easily from another media, social media, but not secure. But if you want to secure and granted, if you want to the granted one and secure one, you can approve so you can update your knowledge of the partner of technologies that exist. And in this yours, in this era, you can apply in articles or journals. And that's fine. Second question. Done.
Thank you, Mr. Shahid. Thank you, Mr. Shahid. So basically, we want to update our technology in order to facilitate protection and something like that. Okay, because our time is up. I'm sorry, sir. Yeah. No, this is already up.
Actually,
I'm sorry. If you still have questions, you can ask directly to Mr. Shahid in option. Okay. 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 Before I close this agenda today, I would like to thank all of you for the participation. For the speakers today, people was everyone.